Hallo, karibuni sana, herzlich willkommen, feel welcomed, and for those who are here for the first time, my names are Anne Kreide. Welcome to the reality show, and this is the right place for you to be. As you can see the topic, due to many requests and many questions from people requesting, please, why don't you invite me to Germany so that I may be able to find myself better employment? Why don't you invite me that I may get to help you with your kids? Why don't you invite me so that I may be able to find a partner? Please invite me so that I can come and further my education, and so on and so forth. For this reason, I have decided to do this video in order for them to get answers, or in order for them to be able to know the reality of how things work here in Germany. Who can invite someone here in Germany? In Germany, you can be invited by anybody who has a German nationality or anybody who has a legal resident permit. And one of the benefits of getting a German visa is that Germany is one of the Schengen countries. As we know that Schengen countries have a common visa. So that means once you get the visa, you can be able to have access to more than 26 countries that are in the Schengen area. Before one gets to invite someone here in Germany, he or she has to go to the Government of Foreign Authority and fill in an application. The application is called Declaration of Commitment. In German, they call it Verpflichtungserklärung. This is a declaration to show that he or she is the one who is responsible of the person that she is inviting here in Germany. In that application, one has to write if he or she is working. If he is working, how much does he earn? Is it enough to provide for himself and his family? Because the government doesn't expect anyone to invite somebody to come and depend on the government. In some states, they also want to know how big is the apartment or how big is the house that they're in. Is it enough for them to be able to accommodate somebody else? And they also want to know what is the reason of invitation. The reason has to be a varied reason. For example, maybe a wedding, graduation, conference, the birth of a new baby, when somebody wants the grandparents maybe to come and see the new baby. It can also be maybe burial, if somebody has lost a relative. If I have failed to mention maybe some reasons, you can comment in the comment section only to let me know that I forgot some reasons that one can use and are valid to invite somebody here in Germany. Assuming that the applicant of declaration of commitment has met all the requirements, it will be given to him or her, and he has to pay 29 euros. That is an equivalent of 3,000 Kenyan shillings. And he has to send it to the person who is being invited in original. A point to note: invitation is not an assurance that the visa will be granted. If the visa will be granted or not depends on the embassy. The question that has been arising is, Anne, is it possible for me to come to Germany on a visitor's visa and get the residence, as in never to go back to the place where I come from? To be honest, my friends, you'll be risking deportation, not unless you have a reason to seek asylum, of which asylum is a very long process, or you have a German citizen who can marry you in one of the European countries, because in German, the marriage process takes more than 3 months, and as we all know that German visitors visa is only 90 days. Meaning by the time that your papers are ready, your residence will have expired, therefore not being eligible to get married here in Germany. Guys, I'm excited because I have a guest with me who happens to be one of the blessed people who came to Germany on a visitor's visa, and she managed to get a German residence. Let's get to talk to her and get to know her story. Hello, Lilian. Welcome to the reality show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so privileged to be here. Thank you.
Being one of the blessed people who came to Germany on a visit visa and managed to get their residence, would you please explain to my viewers how the invitation process was and who invited you?
Thank you so much once again. The process to come to Germany, like we all know, the ones that are already here, is not so easy. And I must say my own was a special gift and a special blessing from God. Yeah, I came here since 2009 in December. Actually, in December towards the ending of December. Actually, I got my husband, the German man, from a very good connection that is so close to me. I will not mention the name due to some personal reasons. And the person in question works with she used to work with my husband that brought me here to Germany. And he asked her that he wants an African lady and a Kenyan lady, to be precise, and a lady that looks exactly like her or behaves like her. And she had me in mind.
That is interesting.
Thank God. Yeah. She had me in mind. So she just offered me. It was like a big offer, like sales. Yeah. She offered him me, and he saw my photo. And immediately asked my good person to contact me immediately and tell me that he needs me here immediately. So the things, all the process was like a movie, because we happened to talk with him in November, towards ending of November, and he talked to her. Then the next day of it, he said that he wants to talk to me and he wants me to be in Germany immediately and as soon as possible. He's going to do whatever it takes to have me here. And that's how it happened. After talking to him, he told me that I should make an appointment to the embassy of Germany for me to get a visa there. So I had to explain to him, and my person here also explained to him how the process goes. And he went to the offices that are involved in issuing invitation visa. As you all know, you cannot come to Germany without an invitation visa. So he went there, and they gave him the invitation letter, which he sent to me. Under 3 days, I had it. We talked to him like last week, and the next week I had my invitation letter. It was so quick. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't believe. So, as anybody else could be, I was so overexcited. I was so happy. I got an appointment also so quick from the embassy, and I went there.
That is pretty fast.
Very fast. Very fast. Yeah, it was all God. At reaching the embassy, as you all know, you always meet people. In fact, you meet kila aina ya mtu
waiting for you.
waiting for me, and the ones that are also coming out. The ones that have been disappointed, the ones that have been appointed, the ones that have been given the visa, the ones that have been denied, cancelled, and all sorts of stories. So I happened to meet a lady that was denied a visa, and she was really, really crying. It's very terrible. In fact, it hurts a lot, because you put all your efforts, you have to pay the bills and all that,
and a lot of paperwork.
Oh my God. And at the end of the day, you go there, they give you a cancellation, they put a cancellation stamp on your passport. It's heartbreaking. So I talked with her. She told me, she tried. She was supposed to come here to go to Germany as an au pair, but unfortunately, they didn't give her the visa. So I also, because I like to talk to people, I'm a talkative person, so to say.
Yeah.
I like to talk to people. I like to inquire. I like to ask questions. And this is the period whereby I was waiting for them to call me inside. Yeah. So I also met another guy. I met like 3 or 4 people that we talked together with. They told me this is the 3rd time to come here. Some this is their 2nd time. Some they're just coming. They're trying to attain their student visa and all that.
Okay.
So my time reached. I went in.
Wow. What kind of questions were you asked?
Wait, before I entered inside the office, this is very interesting.
Yeah.
I wanted to make pee-pee. Okay. I wanted to use the toilets.
Okay.
They showed me where the toilet is, but I left the toilet. I went to the ambassador's office.
Okay.
I think this is tension. I was confused. They showed me the toilet, and you know they have signs like they always have here too. But I left that toilet, I passed it and went to the ambassador office and knocked the door.
Probably so was due to tension.
Yeah, what is wrong? What do you want here? Are you lost? Did anybody send you here? I said, no, I wanted to go to the toilet. Okay, sorry, the toilet's on the other side.
Okay.
I went to the toilet. I took over 5 minutes inside the toilet. I was just trying to pray to my God.
Okay. And he answered your prayers.
And he really answered them. For real, he answered them.
Wow.
So when I finished from there, I came back to the office. The lady was waiting for me on the door because they had the commotion.
Yeah.
So she was waiting for me on the door so that I would not get this again, maybe go back to the ambassador office. Okay. I went to the ladies' room. I went to the ladies' room. She did the questions as normal. And what I would like people to also know, when you're there, the typical questions will always come. If you know the person, that's the first thing.
Yeah.
If you have any connection or you know anybody, you have any relatives in Germany.
Okay.
The second thing. And another thing that is always so tricky, if you're working or you have any source of income in Kenya. Because what I came to know about is that they would like to know, in case you don't meet the person that you're going to be able to cater for yourself. So this is why they always ask those kind of, the questions are like Germans say they are language, but they have some reasons to it, and which I think is genuine and is reasonable to ask. Yeah, because you're coming to a strange country whereby you don't know anybody, or maybe you never came here, you don't have any relative. They need to know how you're going to do in case you don't meet the person. So I answered the questions according to the way they told me before. What is going to happen in case they ask you like this, you have to answer like this. I did everything like they told me, but my legs were shaking.
I can imagine.
I was so much in tension that I don't know, it was fear, confusion joined with the I was tense, everything was together. So and imagine from that day in the morning, I never ate anything. I didn't drink anything. I was like fasting because I really wanted to come out of that country. And the only thing I knew, I believe in God so much. I'm a God-fearing person. And I know with this, God is going to open the doors for me.
And he did.
So like I said, I finished. He did it. He did.
Okay.
We finished the interview.
After how long did you receive the message or call that you've gotten the visa, or did you get it immediately?
So I remember very well, it was on a Friday.
Yeah.
Because that weekend I couldn't go anywhere. I'm somebody that likes to go out so much.
Okay.
I couldn't go anywhere. I was so much tensed. I was thinking all through the night. I was just praying and thinking what is going to happen. Because when you live there, they don't tell you whether you're going to get the visa or not.
Yeah.
They will tell you, they will call you to come and collect your passport.
Yeah.
Just to leave you in tension, yeah? So after, it was on a Friday. Saturday went, Sunday went, the days were so long. You can imagine, the days were so long for me. It was like 3 years. Yeah. Monday, come Tuesday, Wednesday, they called me.
Wow.
Actually, they called my mom in her office.
Okay.
They called her, they told her, we're calling on behalf of German embassies. It concerns a lady by the name Lillian.
Okay.
She has a letter here in the embassy that she needs to pick up. They didn't tell me that I've gotten the visa. So I was to find out on my own.
Okay.
Another tension, another stress, another panic situation.
I can imagine.
Can you imagine? They told me to be there by 10 o'clock, but I was there by 8 o'clock. I was there by 8 o'clock.
And finally, did you get the visa?
I got it, yeah. I got it. They gave me a 3 months visa, which is very rare too. Normally they give people 1 month if you're going for a visit.
Okay. And
but
how was your feeling?
What I want to tell people again, I think the thing that gave me this type of luck to get that type of visa is because I've gone out of my country before, my country of origin, and came back after a period of time. I was in Dubai for like 2.5 years. So I stayed in Dubai.
Yeah.
I was legal in Dubai, and I came back.
Yeah.
And okay, my visas for Dubai, you know, when you're in Dubai, you go for visa change and all that.
Yeah.
I had current visas and all that, and I came back from Dubai.
Yeah.
I came back to my country of origin. I stayed for a period of time before now trying to go to another country that is not of my own. And that is the reason why they gave me this comeback.
That's what I was telling my viewers, that according to my research, I've heard that it's not easy for young people to be issued visit visas, but it is easy for people who are a bit elderly because they know that maybe the weather conditions here are not going to favor them, and they have invested and done so much in their countries. They would definitely want to go back to where they come from. So that's why I called you blessed, because it's not easy to get that kind of visa. And once you came here, who received you? Your husband? And how was the marriage process?
Oh, that one was another, let me say, that one was another movie, another horror for me. Because I came here in winter time and the snow was flowing like hell. Oh my God.
Okay.
It was too much. The whole place was like white. I reached here, I came down in Munich.
Yeah.
For the people that know, it is in Bayern.
Yeah.
And it was daytime and everywhere was white and everybody was white.
Yeah. Because of the
snow. You can imagine.
Was it your first time to see winter?
It was my first time. I've been seeing this in Home Alone in the movies.
Okay.
There's one movie they call Home Alone. So I used to see the TV. Yeah. So I was deep inside me. I was like, oh my God. I left all those hours. I left my country. I left everything. I traveled all those hours to come and live in a place like this. And you know, Germans, some of them, they laugh, but they don't laugh from inside. They laugh from outside. I'm sorry to say this.
Yeah.
So when I saw one, I was like smiling, like bringing my African way, like saying hello.
Okay.
But some were very, 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 very serious, and they meant business. Yeah.
Okay.
So I came down. As usual, when you're a visitor for the first time in Germany, they will take you to a special room. They'll try to interrogate you to know if you have another thing. If you're coming, this is just an advice. If you have the visit visa, try to get like $400 with you or 400 euros with you, because it's very important. Or maybe the person that is coming to pick you must have the money with them to give you, to show that you are going to be secured for this period of time that you're going to stay there.
Okay.
Despite the fact that you still have your own security that you've left in the embassy or showed in the embassy.
Okay.
So I showed my money and they let me in. So it took some time because I couldn't speak German and I was only speaking English, and the people that were there, the sole people, police that are there at the moment, the person that was speaking English was attending to another person. So I had to wait. Yeah. Then after that, everything went fine. It flowed well. I came out. I saw the land of Germany, the land of milk and honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here I was, and here I am. I'm in Germany.
That's
so
amazing.
at the airport, he came to pick me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And how was the marriage process? Did you get married here in Germany or did you get married elsewhere?
No, we got married in Denmark. And it was another quick process because I was there in ending of December. And in by January 27th, I was married.
Okay. Why Denmark? Why not Germany? And
according to my visa, Yeah, according to my visa, from German on type of laws, according to my visa, I'm not allowed to do to wed here. And yes, if they accept me to wed here, or they allow that I'm allowed to get married here, my visa couldn't wait for that appointment, because their appointments are too long. They take too long. Before you get an appointment, it can take like 6 months, 7 months. So my visa was just a short period visa, and I had to come over after that 90 days. So as according to people, if you're connected, you get so many, you get the answers so quick as you want. So
you get
through
so
the
many
connections
ideas
that I
from
have.
different people.
Yeah. So through my connections, we got the way out to Denmark, and he didn't hesitate. Actually, when I told him, in 2 weeks' time, he had all the papers ready. He had the appointment done in Denmark, and there we were.
That's why I call you blessed.
Yes. Thank you, God.
And now, since you're here in Germany, are you happy? Was it worth it? All the hassles, all the paperwork, appointments, tension, was it worth it to come from Kenya to come here in Germany? Was it worth it?
On my side, I must confess it was worth it. I don't regret any bit at all.
Okay.
I don't have any regrets. It was worth it.
Okay.
And what I always believe is that if you have a zeal, and you know where you come from, you know the situation, the background that you have left. I believe once you get here, all that will be lingering in your mind is, oh, I have my family at home. I have my people at home. See where I'm coming from, how it was. Should I go back there? Or should I stay here and face the reality and face the life here and try to build my future and make my life a better place? So if you have those kind of questions at the back of your mind, you will stay and you face the life. It's not easy. It's not like it was all roses, that I had a beautiful life, or my marriage was a bed of roses. No, there's always thorns inside it. And the fact that my color was not responding, because what I didn't mention again, I went to live in the village. It was a very remote place whereby they have not seen. Actually, I think I was the second black person there. Yes, because before me there was a man, then I came, and a lady, and always wears maybe something like wigs. I make up myself. I like to look beautiful and all that. So they were like, "Hi, what are you doing here?" So many people. It was not an easy life to say, but it was very hard for them to first of all accept me as a black small community. And I have to push myself. I had to fix myself inside them and accept the way they are and live with them. And at the end of the day, actually, I had more German friends than African friends.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very nice. You're happy for you. And
thank you.
Lillian, would you please tell people what is your future plan? Are you planning to stay here permanently, or you are investing in Africa to go there at retirement age, or what is your future plan in general?
So, okay. First of all, I have a foundation that I'm running in Africa, which is also known. And my future plan, I'd love to go back to Kenya, not to stay in Kenya permanently, but I would like to be changing the environment here and there, because as we grow old, we need a warmer place. As they said, Africa is always the best with the food and everything. And so as you grow old, you need a cool place, you need a warm place, you need a conducive place for your age too. So I'm planning to go back, and I'm investing there too. And here too, I'm doing some few things. I'm a kindergarten teacher. So I need to run it for some time before I will now decide to go back. And I have children that are still growing. So I think by the time I will go back, it's going to take a little while before I go back.
Wow. That's an interesting story. Thank you so much, Lillian. And I'll request my viewers to subscribe to your channel. What is the name of your channel?
Yes, Atoti Talks. Atoti Talks. By the way, I didn't mention my project name, or my foundation name is From Shame to Fame, whereby we help the less privileged and the poor people in the society, because I come from a ghetto. That's why you see, I don't have any regrets in coming to Europe. I don't regret in any way, and I'm so much privileged. I thank God so much, and that's why I decided to go back to the society where I come from. Not only where I come from, but to remember the girl child back there and the people that are less privileged there. So my YouTube name is Atoti Talks.
Okay.
You can find me there with my projects and everything, all what you think of is inside there about what I've just mentioned. So subscribe to my channel, Atoti Talks. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for accepting me in your platform today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you too. We are happy to have you here, and we wish you all the best in the rest of your life here in Germany.
I wish you the same.
Guys, as I always say, where there is light, there is hope. And when God says that it is your time, nobody can deny. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe, like, comment, and share, and stay tuned to continue being informed about the different type of visas that someone can use to come to Germany. Bye bye, and see you in the next episode.